Hi everyone, today we're going to be demonstrating what some of the customizations you can do on the iPad with a communication app will look like and why you would want to use those customizations for your client or student. So this is Touch Chat with wordpower 60 Basic. This is one of the more common, robust AAC apps that we see on iPads, so we thought we would demonstrate on this one. Right now, nothing is enabled. This is kind of how it comes out of the box. If you don't already know, you will have to make a copy of a vocabulary before you can make any customizations. So we're going to go into our menu, which is in the upper right-hand corner. And then I'm going to go into settings. We're going to scroll down for, today we're going to be looking at the buttons section. So we're going to scroll all the way down here. And the first one in the button section is activate on release. This means that the icon that is touch activates on release rather than when you touch the icon. So you would want to enable this setting for a student who maybe rests their hand on the device so that not all the buttons are activating when they're using it. So it only activate upon release of the hand or palm or whatever they're using. So right now it is grayed out. That means it is not enabled. If I wanted to enable it, I need to hit that and now it becomes green. I know that is enabled. The next section is dwell time. So here in this section, dwell time controls the delay before a button press is recognized. And we would want to enable this setting or function for a client to prevent mishits. So if you have a student or client who has a lot of movement in their hand, maybe a tremor, this would be a good setting to try and adjust to see if it helps with accuracy. So right now, I have it on 0.9 seconds. I'm going to put it to 0.8 and then hit done. And I'm going to go ahead and try the word go. So let's see, 0.8 seconds, how long is that?
Go.
Okay, so that's how long the dwell time is for 0.8 seconds. And of course, you would put the dwell time that works best for your student or client, and that's going to be individualized for everybody. The next section that I want to talk about, let me take this off, is release time. So release time is when all buttons are disabled for a specified period after each button press event to prevent accidental double button press. So right now, it is not enabled. You can see it says none. If I wanted to enable this, I can pick a certain time that works best for my student. I'm just going to be consistent and hit 0.8 seconds and done. And let's just go with stop. The word stop, I'm going to hit stop over and over again. So let's see.
Stop.
Not sure if you can hear my tapping, but I'm tapping stop over and over, and it is only, it only said it the first time. So that is activate on release. The last thing I wanted to show you under settings and under buttons is the button margins. So the button margins here, you can see it says none right now. Button margin are the lines between the icons, right? So if we have a student or client who is having difficulty with finding the separation between the icons, sometimes it's visual, it's a visual thing, not even a motor component. We can adjust that here. So we would go into our button margins. You can see all the different levels that they have. I like to put mine on like a 0.5 or higher, maybe a 0.6. And you can see right away how it makes that distinction between my icons. This helps me visually just as a communication partner when I model for my students. So I usually enable this, if not for my AAC users, it's for their communication partners. One last thing I want to mention, when you do increase the button margin, your buttons get smaller. So you will want to make sure that your student or client is still able to access